Greetings, fellow conquerors. This is darkfireslide, and welcome back to Ayuthayya here in EU4, where the rebelling is happening. 36 ducats or 25% autonomy. Well, obviously we're going to pay ducats because autonomy sucks. This game is just trying to teach you basic, like, economic things about life. It's like, do you want to make a long-term investment or a short-term investment? Well, which is it going to be? And we're about to pick up Military Tech 9, which is amazing, because we're going to get an additional combat with military tactics and access to the Asian arquebusier, which is pretty sweet. How does he compare to the last? Well, he's great, because he actually has fire pips, and he's exactly the same as the defensive Asian foot soldier, so the arquebusier is pretty awesome indeed, because he actually has fire pips. 0.8 fire pips to be exact. So fire is actually finally going to start mattering for us a little bit here. Rokan is now considered a part of our patrimony. Well. Alright. Convert all those provinces. Balaka converted. Bam. Let's see. Let's get some other big, provinces here, like maybe not Kedah. Kedah's maybe a little bit too big, but Phnom Penh. Yeah, play that guitar. Let's do it. It's not a guitar. It's something else entirely. That's some kind of strange Buddhist instrument. Man, I really hope there isn't like I've never heard of like devout Buddhists doing like. Oh, it looks like Dai Viet's annexing Lanchang. Well, that's fine. Well, Sukhothai wants Sukhothai back, but I don't care. They're not going to like us, but we're annexing them anyway, so... Aha! We have conquest on our ally. We'll be sure to make use of this immediately. Now we do need to fabricate some claims on our neighboring provinces, and specifically we'd like to take Arakan. I think they'd be a great new vassal, or potentially Shenhui as well. Alright, our colony in Manila has become self-sufficient, which is great. We have a 13 stack of rebels that just popped, so we're going to go deal with those. Okay, but now we can do something pretty special here. Wow, this province is just out of reach. So we're going to send a colonist here to Micronesia. We're going to do this because we really would like to get colonial nations up on the west coast of North America. I think that would be pretty useful indeed. Yeah. Oh, look, we made 10 years of separatism happen. Just deal with these rebels real quick. We've explored, looks like we've gotten the coast of Australia now. What I don't know is if we colonize there, if that becomes a colonial nation, even though we're like right next door. I guess we'll have to find out. Let's scout out the Southeast Pacific. I thought we've already gotten the Southeast Pacific, but maybe not. Let's try it again. Let's map it out. Let's do it. Okay, let's get a single infantry here. Use it to take back the province that the rebels stole. And the Pasai separatists are about to fire now. There's going to be 29,000 of them, so that's going to be fun. As our manpower struggles to keep up, admittedly. It is a great thing that we built so many troops. Right now, they're in a flat province, and they presumably have the same tech as we do. They have more artillery, but overall we have more troops. However, would we have to cross a river? No, we would not. Okay, let's go ahead and let a month pass. They can have that province if they want to, but we're going to go ahead and attack. Ming is now attacking Korea to force them to become a tributary state. Okay, fair enough. And this is going to be a pretty brutal battle. I'm not... Well, they don't have a general, so not that bad for us, but still not happy about the fact that we just lost 6,000 men to a battle with rebels. But that's okay. We are getting big enough to the point where things like this are not really being an issue. Jaunpur is having internal conflicts. You know, what a shame. Alright, we can gain 10 karma either way. We have a temporary. We could have a 10-year tax penalty in our colony, or we could just gain unrest for 10 years. Well, that unrest isn't going to do anything, so yeah, we're just going to do that. Okay, so now we can make a choice. We can either pick up Diplotech 9, or we can get another colonist. And I think that this is the point where we buckle down, get that extra colonist, and now we just start going on a colonization spree, and just colonize all the things that ever existed, ever. And yeah, one thing I also wanted to do is expand the Navy a little bit. But before we build heavy ships, though, I would really like to get to Tech 9. However, it doesn't look like that's going to happen for 4 years, but that's okay. What I am going to do is build a couple more transports, because I think that we could really use them. That'll do. Four more transports is fine. But anyway, yeah, we're going to start colonizing the rest of the Philippines, the modern Philippines. And I think we'll start with Tondo, because that's a good province. So we'll go ahead and send some troops there. Alright, looks like we have some Parakian separatists. I would like to suppress this before it even comes to light, and I think that's going to be completely possible. We're going to split the army by attaching them to the boats, and then sending them to the colony. And this will be nice because we'll now we can actually afford sort of to have this colonial army split here, and the rest of the rebels that are about to pop aren't nearly as big, so I don't really see this being an issue. Let's go ahead and chill with the natives in Tondo as this colony begins to grow. Oh, I did not mean to refuse Ming, but we refused Ming. Okay, well, whatever. You know, I wish when the natives would uprise, like, that they would just, like, die, you know? Spy network construction or prestige? I think we go with prestige. I love prestige. It's one of my favorite things in this game, really. We are going to go ahead and fabricate a claim on... actually, not on Tongu yet. Did we get kicked out of Arakan completely? I think that might have happened. Huh. Okay, well, that's fine. We're going to fabricate another claim on Pasai to get ready for the war. Oh, by the way, so this track that's currently playing, someone asked about it in a while ago. This is At the Gates of Constantinople. I believe that it is from the pre-order pack of EU4, which is available. So you can actually get this music. I think that I forget what the DLC is called. It's something like that. Like it was like a pre-order deal or something that you can just buy later. It's the one with all the Purple Phoenix stuff, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, of course. But anyway, we need to fabricate on Arakan. Our annexation of our vassal Sukhothai is going over quite well. Ming's going to demand administrative points from us, and we will continue to cry every time. We're currently at 430 development, and our vassals, Sukhothai is at 96 development, and Patani is at 80, so... You know, almost another 200 on top of that. So we're doing quite well. You know, not 100 years has passed, and we're already almost at about 600 development. So I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves here. Alright, I'm going to convert Kedah because it is 5% of our religious unity that we're talking about here. The 20% that we're getting for free from our traditions is really nice. I'm really glad that we have that. Okay, we've mapped the Southeast Pacific a little better. Okay. Let's do the Northeast Pacific now. Let's see what we can find out there, you know? Right, we have sent our colony to Micronesia. Now, what is this button? We can assign this province to a trading company. Okay, well, I don't really care about that. What we do care about is getting this colony up and running, so that we can kind of springboard, probably go to Midway Island, and from there we can probably actually discover the North America. And all right, our king is now a charismatic negotiator, which means that we're going to get diplomatic reputation, which is good. We need that. It's always good to have that. Maybe not always, but usually. And anyway, it's really going to help counteract our low karma for the time being, so that'll be nice. We can gain 10 karma or lose 10 karma and gain 40 ducats. We're going to get the karma. We're going to try to get back up to 50. As fruitless of an endeavor as it may seem, we will try to do that. I'm not even going to say anymore when Ming just demands. Just assume that, like, I'm always accepting. So we may be able to get this objective for the Age of Reformation, the convert provinces, and that'll be nice, but I don't think that we can really... We might be able to get to the Asian trade one as well. We could convert another nation, potentially, if we wanted to, like, waste a war. Like, we could just attack Patani and say, like, hey, join this religion just to get the objective, but I don't know if any of these bonuses are like, good enough, so... Resistance to Reformation plus 90%. I don't know what that is. Blockade impact on siege plus 1. So sounds like it sounds like Paradox sort of listened about like the naval barrage thing, but it's cool that like it can help like siege things. So that's nice. War score cost versus other religions minus 25%. That's pretty good. Mercenary discipline plus 5%. I guess things are done on an individual unit basis, so... ship trade power, plus 20%. Institution spread in true faith provinces, and... prestige per development from missionaries. None of these bonuses sound that great, honestly. I kind of don't care about this age. Hey, we gain 100 population in Tondo. I like it. Yeah, we haven't gotten the event where we decide how we want to interact with the natives. Let's increase the base tax in Tondo, because the thing is, these provinces are... Oh, another native uprising. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be one of our actual provinces, which is nice. Alright, I think we can fabricate a claim on Arakan now in Patine. Not Poutine. That's Canadian. I know culture. I'm culturally minded. And we will also fabricate on Tonggu. Now, what kind of alliances do these guys have? Looks like Tonggu is allied with Mong Yang, who is bigger than he might seem, but maybe not that scary or big. And Arakan is allied to Shenhui. Now, this is basically all just free land that we can start taking, right? Like, not really much to worry about here. Looks like Bengal currently winning, or is about to start winning a war against Orissa. I think Bengal started it, I would assume. Yeah. If we can get, the thing is, if we can get to Bengal, that would be a great place to start taking land, because that is a very, very rich trade node. But for now, we'll bide our time, wait for some of these rebels to pop. Our statesman has finally died, so we're gonna have to just go back to normal people. I think we're going to hire this colonial range advisor, who I think will be very useful for us given the current circumstances. I don't know if we'll be able to discover the Americas from the Marshall Islands here. I think these are the... no, it's not the Marshall Islands, right? Micronesia, sorry. I don't think we'll be able to discover the Americas from there, unfortunately. So it may be moot having this advisor, but we'll see. Ashikaga have set Korea as their rival, and wow, Korea is getting wrecked. Ming demanding more Diplo points because reasons. I just want to point out that Ming is ahead of us on tech, even though we have not purchased, or we do not have a tech penalty, while they have a 50% tech penalty. We can get diplomatic insult on our vassal, or we can just get 60 opinion with everyone. Let's just get 60 opinion with everyone. Like, why not, right? Where is the... oh, the fleet's all the way over there. Yep, let's go regroup with the fleet. Looks like most of the separatists are pretty calm at the moment. So that's good. Our inflation is dropping still. And at this point, I think we can pretty safely mothball the forts and maintenance the people. I'm clicking on the wrong tab. And go ahead and lower army maintenance to, yeah, minimum, why not? And we're going to start making 10.76 ducats a month, which is pretty great. And we're going to build some more temples. Because money. We need all the money. That ever money. Alright, we've lost conquest against Brunei. We should renew that immediately. Alright, we're going to stop building a spy network in Tongu, though. Okay, we are annexing Sukhothai still, and that will be done in November of 1519, so we're getting close. Our explorer has died. I'm not sure what this means for the expedition. I think they're returning home. But we've discovered the Aleutian Islands. Ooh. That's handy. I don't know how we won that, given that our morale was literally 0, and as a matter of fact, I'm actually going to raise army maintenance up a little bit because I don't want to completely lose to natives the next time they uprise. Looks like we do have some Cambodian separatists that are about to pick up, about 13,000 of them, so unfortunately I'm going to have to raise maintenance to go deal with them, even though it's only a, let's see, it's a 2% chance of them going up. Although actually we can actually just completely cancel the uprising from happening if we just park our troops there, so let's do that. Ooh, if we built a barracks in Malacca, we'd get an additional 500 manpower. I do like the sound of that. No really good production places yet in the macro builder. I do like this macro builder, by the way. It's very nice. Very easily tells you things. Ooh, I am going to build a marketplace in Ayuthayya, by the way. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, it looks like we can stop pretty much all of our current separatists just by parking some troops, so that's pretty nice. We are looking, of course, to pick up our next economic idea. And really just kind of letting some time pass for the time being. We can get 1 base tax in Micronesia or 10 prestige. Let's be honest, Micronesia's main purpose is to just be a jumping off point, but hey, I mean, 1 base tax it's still like it's money, you know. It's over the course of the whole game, it's going to give us a lot, and especially since it's going to be like an actual like core province that we own technically. So I'm okay with that. Oh, one thing we should definitely do is turn the Moluccas into a state. Go ahead and get that squared away. Get all the points. It is going to delay our our tech, unfortunately, and we'll accept a royal marriage with Diviat again. Why not? Relations with them have been going pretty well so far. And at this point, we're just kind of biding our time again, you know, just waiting for things to happen, as so often happens in EU4. And before we go today, I think I'm going to go ahead and build that barracks in Malacca, get that extra 500 manpower, and that's going to be it. So thank you for joining me, my fellow conquerors. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you on the next one.